What time is it? It's JRPG time. Back in the Scarlet Nexus for another bonding episode. So if you were hoping for some heart-pounding action, maybe next week. There was that one bonding episode like real early on in the game where there was a combat element to it where you went and you fought some enemies at the same time. Shut up, Kaguro, I'm talking right now. Now there's two of them here. They're both here. Apparently, this guy's the one talking to you the whole time on Yuito's thing. Okay, so we got a lot of. They're all standing here this time, and okay. Arashi has nothing to say to me. Kyoka's good. Okay, all the new people have bonding episodes. Shiden has a bonding episode. I'm trying to figure out what order I want to do these in. Kaguro has one. All right, let's get the worst out of the way first. Let's get the worst ones out of the way first, then. All right, shut up. Let's go bond or whatever.
Kaguro, can we talk?
Oh, sorry. Can it wait till later? I was about to go work out in the gym.
Let's gym together. Okay. We'll do gym things together.
Sorry to turn down your invitation. I have to work hard every day to be this awesome, so I can't afford to skip.
God, let's shut up.
I didn't know he worked out. I suppose I could do with a little working out too.
All right, let's go do the episode of Home Improvement where it's the future. It's like a fantasy of the future or something. I can't remember. The context. And then Jill tries to bench press the table and it kills her.
Do you have an idea where he is?
Kaguro behaves himself in front of girls.
It's one of the only episodes of Home Improvement I remember.
He was talking
Still.
with his brother about some perverted situations involving his invisibility.
Okay. Fine. Why did I pick? I picked the worst person to do a bonding episode, and the worst person that I don't have to do bonding episodes with is in it. Okay, shut up, Haruka.
Huh? These coordinates are outside the hideout.
Okay, he left. He's going to a gym. He's got a membership.
Maybe taking a walk?
I should go check it out.
There's these things, I know you were adopted by a rich family, Kasane, but most people, they're just used to not having gyms in their home. He probably already had the membership. He doesn't want it to go to waste. He's like, they got more equipment there. Oh, no, never mind. He is just sitting out.
Maybe she was right and he's just taking a walk.
Hey now, am I really that untrustworthy? I guess I am.
Well, you did say you were going to work out. You lied.
I didn't follow you because I was suspicious. I was just a little worried.
Either way, you're right not to trust me, considering everything I've done up till now.
So why did you lie to come here?
Like, Kasane's home gym is like a yoga mat and one bench. No, I think there's two benches, right?
Those times. I'm fine.
Actually, maybe there is a weight machine. I can't remember. Let's check out the home gym when we get back to the hideout gym. Let's check it out. Let's see what is in there. I think there's stuff in storage somewhere though, because it seems like people break stuff out for when they're doing stuff. Every once in a while, people are doing like calisthenics in there. Hey!
How you can still go on living. What's your motivation? It's already been 2,000 years. 2,000 years that I've lived in a world...
Okay, I don't care about your family, Kaguro.
I've lived this long to protect my daughter's existence. But once I do that, I don't have a reason to live. When I look at the moon, I'd feel hate, nostalgia, all sorts of things. But now, I feel nothing.
Was he not in contact with the moon at all?
Already half dead.
Oh no, he was in cryo freeze. Crypto freeze.
I'm not empty. I'm only alive now because my sister protected me. That's why I can't let my life go to waste. Because I lost my sister, I have to live to make sure that tragedy never happens again.
Young people can be so positive.
You're not really old. He hasn't lived for 2,000 years, though. He was frozen for most of it. He's not really older than he looks. Well, I guess a lot of people are older than they look in this game because there's like some sort of... The psychics are like... Alright, I'm tired of... See, Kagura, when Kagura was acting like an old man, I mean, he's probably is older biologically. Chronologically, like RimWorld, you know, there's the chronological age and then there's the biological age. His biological age is probably with Kyoka. It's probably like Kyoka's age. So older than Kasane, but not like... He's not fucking 2,000 years old. Other than the fact that all his family and friends are dead. That's the only thing that's 2,000 years old about you, Kaguro. You're probably like fucking 30. You're probably younger than me. You're probably 30. Do we have bios of the characters in the game? Oh well, it's gonna say he's over 2,000 years old. Okay, fine. We're done with Kaguro now. Don't want you to talk in my head. Story. Do we have fuck. There's a Ria. You can, in case you wanted a summary of every bonding episode, there it is. You can pause the video. You can pause the video and see every single bonding. There, you have to scroll down for some of them. I'm not doing that. Okay. Quests I'm gonna do after I'm done. After I'm done with the episode, I'm gonna do that. Okay. Fine. Let's do that. Library, there it is. Oops. This one. Okay. No. We have their birthday. It's very important that you know their birthdays, but it won't tell you their birth years. We need to know when we get them presents, but it's not going to tell us. Alright.
What? You wanted to get close?
Shut up. Why are you still talking? We had brain messages. New missions. Okay. 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 Alright, who's next? We're doing them in order of the least... Oh, right, we wanted to check out... Alright, and Sheedan's next. Okay, there's two benches. With some weights, and then there's 4 dumbbells. That's it. That's the whole gym. And then there's these mats. This is darts. That's not a gym activity. That's a bar activity, but it's a home gym, so it'll let it slide. And there's towels and just water bottles, empty water bottles probably. But yeah, it would have made sense. It would have made sense if Kaguro has a gym membership in the city that he would use it. So I don't know why it was so suspicious immediately, but it turns out he was a liar anyway, so whatever. Let's go with Sheedan now. This is my second least favorite character in the active parties that fights with me, or that theoretically fights with me.
Why did you bring me all the way here?
Are we playing all the way? That was like 5 feet.
Look at this.
That's the analysis from a recent fight.
Don't worry about the details. I want you to look at the other kill rate.
What? I kill all of them.
Improving lately.
I kill every single one of them.
Yeah, but you're doing even better than me.
I'm the leader of the group.
Margin of error.
Listen, that small difference you're talking about is something I've never been able to make up for.
Okay.
It doesn't make sense to me that no matter how hard I study and work, I still can't beat you.
Raw talent.
I swallow my pride and ask you, what kind of secret training are you doing?
Secret training?
My main ability is long range. Yours is short range.
Some sort of secret strategy.
I haven't ever seen him use electricity farther than I can use his electricity.
If you watch me, you can see that I'm not doing anything special.
Are you
Throw
sure
stuff.
This is just a difference in our natural abilities?
Yes.
If that's true, then it doesn't matter what I do. I'll never be able to catch up to you.
Correct.
I don't really understand. Is there a reason you need to catch up to me?
I should just be some baggage for the rest of my life?
No, you're an important part of the team.
I hate to admit it, but everyone in this platoon are top talents, even Kaguro. I'm the only one that's different.
Wait, what do you mean? It's a nobody?
I have to work myself to the bone if I'm even gonna keep up.
And it's paying off. I don't see you as baggage.
Even after looking at the data? No matter how...
I use your skill to open doors. Look, I don't... I use your skill and then I put you in reserves. Alright.
What should I do once I catch up to him? I don't know how to tell him how I feel. Kasane? Shiden just rushed out of here.
Yeah, don't worry, he'll be back. This is an optional side. This is an optional scene.
You don't need to apologize. I know you must have tried communicating with him.
Don't treat me like a kindergartner, please.
You have to assume you'll have disagreements.
That means he'll never understand where I'm coming from.
Right. What do you want him to do?
Kill himself, preferably. Preferably in a way where I can still use his electricity powers. If there's a possibility where we could just drag his dead corpse around and still use his electricity powers, I'd be happy with that.
Way to reach out to him. Okay, I'll go after him. Do you have any idea where he might have gone?
Shiden is heading towards safe.
Shut up, Haruka. Why are you always spying on everybody?
I'm the team's operator. He just rushed out of the hideout, so I figured you two got into another fight.
Good call. That's exactly what happened.
Don't say thank you to that thing. Alright. No, you have to go through a loading screen to get to Shiden. What is it seems like I was about to say why it's just gonna load a bunch. Oh, it's loading a full walk around. So it was just gonna load a bunch of images, but even the images are technically full 3D environments. They just didn't have animations. Wait. I lost all my old saves, by the way, when I when I uninstalled the game. Other than the cloud, the cloud save was only the autosave. The cloud save only saves the autosave, so I still had my autosave, luckily. I didn't have to play the whole game again. Shiden! I don't know how well you heard that, but Haruka pronounced it Shiden.
Just overly sensitive when it comes to you. He's a good boy under all that. I'm sure you two will become friends someday.
Okay. So where is he? I didn't come here to walk around.
There you are.
Kasane? Why did you come after me? Get lost.
You just hit puberty, Shiden? Shiden, I'm sorry.
I understand that you're troubled. I can see how discouraging it is to work hard and not see results.
But he is seeing results. It's just not seeing them as fast as he wants them to.
Stronger than someone? That's not the kind of person you are.
Well, it clearly is the kind of person he is, because he did it.
This is what I'm really like. I'm not even that good. But my pride makes me constantly worry about everyone around me. I put on a facade because I'm scared I'm inferior to everyone else.
Don't take
Yeah, it was obvious.
Why are you so obsessed with being better than everyone? How useful an individual is depends on circumstances.
Yeah, like you have electricity powers. Nobody else in the platoon has electricity powers, so I use them.
Yeah. When I was young, I caused an accident because of...
I don't care. That's fine. What, some normies died? Some people without powers? What do they call them in this game? I can't remember. Was there a word for people without psychic powers? I think there was. Maybe. I don't remember. Others are monsters.
But I can't get rid of that nagging feeling. Even back when I was still a kid, I've never been able to overcome my own weakness.
It's probably your shitty tantrum issues.
I've never found you lacking. Our platoon needs your composure, analytic skills, and judgment. Please, come back to
preferably without the hissy fits. If you could come back and have the whatever those things Kasane just said, that we're fighting others, or is this cutscene fighting?
Confirmed inside Seiron City.
Others? There was no forecast.
Yeah, it's just cheating. Sometimes it rains.
Let's go. We have to
Yeah. Haruka, send us the others.
Others are sentient beings.
My home.
By the way, there was no forecast. What do you mean?
Haruka? Is there a suppression force heading there now?
There's a patrol in the area.
Do we get to fight these, or?
Nearby civilians. My family should have already evacuated by now.
We should head to where they appeared.
All right.
I don't need your concern. A member of the OSF should prioritize saving the citizens over their own family.
Your family is citizens.
You can drop the act. If you lose them without doing anything, you were...
All right.
Okay.
Let's hurry.
Wait, you're coming with...
Obviously.
Hey! Why are you taking the lead?
Because I'm the leader.
I'll support you from here.
No, cutscene fights.
How are there still this many others?
The reports were wrong. There aren't even suppression forces. Let's go help.
Wait, will we be able to hold back that many others?
I could do it by myself.
If we don't act now, they'll start attacking people. We have to slow them down.
If this isn't going to happen in a cutscene, I might as well be doing it by myself.
Who else is going to save them? This isn't a question about if we can do it.
Damn it. I know that. There's no guarantee the civilians will be able to get away before the reinforcements arrive. So we're the only ones who can stop them here. Let's go.
If you're reading, it's funnier. I skip the lines when they start to become redundant. I try to do it at the end of it. We are fighting. Wow. I said there would be no action, and I can still use everybody's powers. I guess we can use SAS long range. I don't know why we didn't have any of
Unable to move if it hits you.
I don't know why we couldn't use everybody's like when we were at the beginning of the game when we were going around using everybody's, like, trying everybody's powers. We even tried Yuito's team way back then. Remember?
Checkmate.
I don't know why. I know why from a gameplay perspective we couldn't, but I don't know why. I don't know why from a story perspective they were like, well, you can only use the powers of the people on your team if I can use them at long range like this. I bet they just didn't program it. I bet that's also for a gameplay reason, the reason that we can use everybody's power. Okay. Oops, I fucked it up.
I'll support you.
So I was gonna say, actually, the one thing I could use Shiden being here for is his electricity powers, but it turns out I can use everybody's powers anyway. That's what I'm saying.
Focus on that spot.
What's left? Anything left? Oh, this is an enemy.
It's hard to move when you're wet.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm taking this.
Nice. The enemy doesn't see us.
What are you doing, Shiden? Where did you go?
When you're wet.
You're being even less helpful than normal.
I knew there were a lot, but this... Where's your usual bravado? If you're tired, you can run back to the hideout. I'll take care of this.
I guess I should, that's the wrong one.
But I'll go along with it this time. Whatever. Now let's finish this.
Give it to me, Arashi.
The enemy shell is broken. Kasane, now's the time to attack.
Damn it.
Suppose that was pretty good.
It's almost dead. Stop attacking me while I'm attacking that thing. Ouch. It went all slow motion for me to get hit. Ow.
Help me, Kagura.
Alright, there we go. That feels like an end of this thing, right? This combat is pretty long for a bonding episode. I thought it was just going to be the first run. Okay, no more waves? Good. It was 3 waves for this cutscene.
That's all of them. Are you alright?
Of course I'm all right. Who do you think I am?
What's the deal with the mask?
Not to let any of them get away. I'm pretty sure we managed to stop them all here.
Okay.
Haruka, this is Shiden. We exterminated the others that appeared in our
Is his name Shiden?
More sightings?
I
I was just about to contact you. We've confirmed that all others in Seiran have been exterminated.
All right, cool.
You really pulled off quite the feat.
It was all me.
Been accounted for at the evacuation site. 0 casualties. That's good news, Shiden.
Thank goodness.
Why don't you go see your family?
No. I just needed to know they're okay.
Then let's head back to the hideout.
Sorry.
You did well and made some good calls.
What calls? I did everything.
Flattery.
That just shows how much you were able to focus.
I guess so. But this wasn't an official deployment.
All right.
Does that upset you?
There's no data.
Feel accomplished. I don't even regret putting on Captain Seto's mask.
All right, I forgot that.
If that's how you feel, then that's worth more than any analysis state.
All right.
You're right. This is the first.
All right. You're right as all that needs.
For a little while longer.
A little while.
Stay as long as you want.
You stay until the end of the game.
It's only as long
That's
as
how this
I have
works.
something to gain.
I'm glad to hear you say that.
No thanking that thing. All right, now we have. Let's put it on someone that's not cheated.
Just looking at you, man.
All
I
right.
don't remember doing anything.
I'm not saying you did something wrong. Watch out.
Okay. What's that? Assault vision. Okay. Why is she? All right. You can take. Who do you want? Hanabi or Tsugumi? Who's a clairvoyance or pyrokinesis? In my party. I don't know. I guess pyrokinesis. I need to take both of them. Let's switch it up entirely. You stop talking. Okay. These two are still fine. Everybody in here wants to talk to you except Kagura I've already talked to. Okay, let's get Yuito out of the way then.
Kasane, you're kind of like a lone wolf.
You mean that I'm isolated?
No, not like that. Sorry, maybe that was a bad choice of words. I meant that you can take care of yourself. I really think that's amazing.
Oh, good. Some of them are short. That's good. I was like, is this going to be an hour and a half? Is this going to be a 90-minute episode? But then Yuito was like, don't worry, I gotcha. I'll take care of it. Okay, who's next? Gemma. I've had several bonding episodes with you.
How are you doing, Kasane?
What do you mean? Could you be more specific?
Like physically? No, never mind.
Is all of Yuito's platoon going to be like this? I'm fine with it. I mean, I did already have all these bonding episodes with these people, and they're still level 1 for some reason. You have another one? Uh-oh. Yuito, do you have another one? Oh god, you do. Alright. We have to catch them up to everybody, apparently.
There's something I wanted to talk to you about.
What is
90-minute episode is still on the table.
Just wanted to say thank you. I owe you my life.
You owe me your life. I don't know what you mean.
Oh, you know, at Arahabaki. You saved me when I almost lost my memory.
Alright. You technically would have still been alive, I think.
It was Hanabi and all of us.
It's just your existence would have been erased. But your body would still be alive. That's what counts, right?
Because you brought them. If even one of them hadn't been, my memory might not be complete.
That's a bit of an exaggeration, but I suppose I should humor him a bit. All right, I accept your thanks.
Yeah, it means a lot. You know, it's kind of weird just talking normally like this.
Talking normally is weird?
I mean,
I was trying to kill him. You were trying to kill him for a long time, Kasane.
life sure is full of strange, unexpected things.
We started out as allies. We were allies first, and then we were enemies, and then we were allies again, so it's less strange, actually.
Might mean it's fate.
Everything is about convenience.
Whatever you want.
That's the Kasane I know.
Well, I would say it's more logical than an exaggeration. Whenever I hear the word fate, it just sounds like something given to us.
Oh, that's not really what I meant, but I see how it could sound like that. When I think of fate,
I don't care what you think of fate.
I just don't feel like I entirely chose this.
I don't care what you think.
Fate does seem like something being forced on us, but we meet and part with so many people all the time. All of that put together makes me who I am now.
Alright.
If that's what you mean, I feel the same. He has a good point. I'll give him that.
Oh, right.
Yes, of course, she ties it back to Naomi.
It's about Nagi.
Who's Nagi?
He's dead.
Oh no, not Nagi.
You mean that, Nagi? What happened?
He was subjected to the government's personality rehabilitation. And, well, he attacked me when he was ordered to take my...
I still don't remember who Nagi is.
I thought there was something I could do for him, a way to bring him back. But I was too late.
Alright, was that why you were in the mountains, in the
I can't
frozen
even imagine
place?
how hard that must have been. For you
Oh.
and
Nagi was the guy at the beginning of the game, right?
A really good guy.
At the very, very beginning of the game, he was there with Yuito when we met Yuito, I think.
Because he knew me.
Maybe? I don't
Nagi.
know.
If you weren't friends with you,
Maybe if I played Yuito's route, I would remember who Nagi is.
you joined the OSF.
But if he hadn't become friends with me, then the chance of this happening would have been much lower. It's my fault he lost.
It feels like they're just giving me less reason to play Yuito's route. Oh, don't worry. All of the things that happened during Yuito's route, we're gonna tell you about them.
I think it's arrogant to say it was only because of you. Also, I don't know how he truly felt, but I'm guessing he wouldn't want his friendship with you denied.
The sad piano music came in.
Go through life not being friends with him either.
Have we heard this sad piano music yet? Is this the first time we're hearing this sad piano music?
Someone dies. Since I've joined OSF, I've lost so many people. It's shocking at first, but it really starts to sink in later. Before, I could always just use brain talk to see and...
Okay.
Even so, the time you spent together wasn't for nothing. We can't let it be for nothing.
You're right. I guess we
I don't
should-
care about the speech.
I'm really glad I didn't lose my memory.
I'm glad we talked.
We should have another talk like this soon.
As long as it has some meaning, sure.
That's fair enough.
Yes, me too.
That response didn't make sense if you don't read the lines, if you're not reading.
For both him and me.
But I have to get through these bonding episodes. There's a ton of them. and these characters talk so much past the point.
I don't think we're that different.
I've brought this up before. These characters talk so much past the point. It's like, here's the point, and I'm gonna see like I'm doing right now. These characters feel like American. What's it called? Character American, like modern American comedy characters, where they hit the punchline, and then they're like, oh, but I'm not done talking. If I keep talking, that's funnier, right? That's what this game does. Except it's not trying to be funny, it's trying to be heartfelt. Alright, Kimma, we have another one. We have to be heartfelt with you. Did I just give you some flowers or something? Taught you how to cook. No, Naomi taught him how to cook.
What's that about?
I'm sorry for the strange question. I just didn't know what to say to a young person. I only wanted to know how you were doing.
Alright, that's fine. You don't have to talk to me. Okay, that was it. Good, perfect.
That's an honor coming from a...
Alright, we got Hanabi, and we got Luca, and we got where's the other one? Where's Tsugumi? Where'd she go? Is she on the... Oh, there she is. Okay, let's do you next, because you look weird. You're weird looking. Get you out of the way.
What are you so startled about?
Nothing. I didn't think I would be able to talk to you.
Yeah, we were talking even as enemies. Even when I tried to kill you the next day, we had a nice hangout at the at the cafe. All right.
Have we...
Not yet.
You're really strong, Kasane.
I think you're pretty strong too.
I don't mean in battle. I mean mentally. Nothing ever gets to you. I always get overwhelmed by everything outside of battle. That's why I want to learn from you.
Alright. Is that all? Is that all from you? Good.
Do we understand each other?
You're more of a robot than Kasane somehow. Okay, Luca, yeah, let's do Luca next.
You're an intriguing person, Kasane. I apologize if that sounds strange.
It didn't bother me.
Is Luca supposed to be a small child?
Your greatest merit?
Or is he just a small person? I still haven't figured that out. And it won't tell me how old characters are.
You're an interesting person. I would like to learn more about you. Really?
I don't know why I would give gifts to them. Just do the Bond episodes, who cares?
Are you free to talk?
Yes. What do you want to talk about
Oh,
today?
we broke out the cutscene engine.
The kitchen is empty.
Looks like Luca has something to say.
Huh? Alright, let's go. So, what's this about?
It might be a touchy subject for you, since you are one of the design children made.
You don't have to say the Maiden Tagetsu part.
How do you feel about your existence being the result of an experiment?
How do I feel?
Do you feel bad or conflicted about being an artificial existence?
I'm not artificial, I'm a human person. I'm a real human person. I was just grown in an abnormal way. There's no genetic difference between me and you, Luca. Like, as far as human DNA. We're both entirely human DNA.
That's precisely why I wanted to talk to you.
What are you talking about?
I...
You don't have to force it. I can go to another room and wait for you to calm.
I'm leaving.
I'm a dud.
What does that mean? You can teleport.
Powers, but they ran experiments on me when I was a child.
See, that's the same. It's the same as me.
My situation is a little different from yours. I'm also an artificial psionic. It's something I've been struggling with for a while now. My power was given to me.
They can give you really good powers. Teleportation's a really good power.
And I'll be nothing.
Oh, they're not perfect. They're not stable necessarily.
My powers.
Yes. I wanted to know how you felt since you were also created by an experiment. How do you think one can overcome their fear of possibly losing their powers one day?
I'm pretty sure most people in this world don't have powers. Walking down the streets, everybody's just dressed like normal people. I'm pretty sure they don't got no powers.
Because you're not a dud.
No, I don't mean...
I don't even know what it means to be a dud.
Because I consider powers to be just one tool out of many.
Just one of many?
If you can't use one, then just use another. There are other ways to fight besides powers.
Yeah, like those NSS soldiers that we're constantly throwing around like they're nothing. You could be like those guys.
Your feelings won't change. What's important is not how you do it, but what you do.
What you do?
What are you talking about?
I kept telling you before how similar you were to my brother, but I was wrong. My brother will greedily try to obtain powers to fulfill his own
Oh, right.
agenda.
Brain eater.
You could say he is almost possessed by the powers. However, you don't care that much about them. If they're not available, you're flexible enough to choose a different method.
I don't really understand, but you're...
Was Karin born with Brain Eater, or did they give that to him like they gave you teleport? Because it sounds like all the OP powers get given to people. Kasane and Yuito's time travel, super gravity powers, Lucas teleportation. Wouldn't be surprising if power to have all the other powers was also something that they gave to people.
Thank you for trusting me with your secret.
You can talk to me anytime if you're ever struggling with something. Like your muscles.
My muscles are way stronger than yours.
My muscles, but I'll keep that in mind.
Oh, Lucas swings a hammer. Right. But really, he just teleports over people's head. Don't talk to me about my training. Okay. It's everything for him.
That's why I find you so interesting.
Did you have an email? Did you email me? Yes, okay, good.
I feel that way.
They always have to send fucking I respond. You have to write me back 6 paragraphs.
Plus, you
Okay, it's your turn. Final person.
You really are cool, Kasane. Cool.
And unlike you, because you use fire.
Standoffish in the past, but you always just slice through those others. I wish I.
Oops. It looked like that line was out of, I was about to start yelling because it looks like that line didn't match what she said. It looks like it said them in reverse order, but I can't be sure now, so I can't start screaming.
You didn't really talk to anyone besides Naomi.
That's true. It's because
They're just giving me two simple ones because I already had a lot of bonding episodes with Hanabi.
I'm really glad that you talk to me like this now.
Is Kyoka giving herself a massage over there?
It'll push me harder to become someone.
Why does her feet look like holograms? Is that the TV shining on her? I think it's the TV shining on her. Is that everybody? Did I do everybody? Is everybody? Wait.
What about you?
She wants me to do another one.
You as well.
Was that just the first one? I think that was just the first one. I didn't notice. She talked so long, I thought I did both of them. Or no, maybe it was...
I'm sorry I just left like that.
I've been thinking since then. I finally understand why you care about Yuito so much. So I want to help make your dream come true.
What dream is that?
What do you mean?
I mean, you like Yuito.
She's taking Naomi's place. She's like, I'm gonna use you to replace Naomi now. I'm gonna help you like I was gonna help Naomi. But Tsugumi's the one with Naomi's power, with the same power as Naomi.
Listen, you're mistaken. I don't like Yuito like that.
Uh-huh.
If you don't like him, do you hate him?
Yeah, those are the only two options.
I don't hate him. I just don't like him as a man.
Lesbian?
Things like that.
I didn't mean anything by it. I also look
You were fangirling over me a minute ago.
Objective data?
For example, the temperature of your flame is 10% hotter when you fight alongside Yuito.
No way.
Literally burning hot love.
During missions. Outside of battle with others, you look at him 80% of the time.
Oh. Okay, that's enough. I admit it.
So you're saying you do like him?
Yeah?
Don't worry.
This is high school shit.
I want to help you.
Thanks. Honestly, I thought you liked Yuito too at first.
No, I was trying to hook him up with my dead sister, but she's dead now, so she wasn't dead at the time, but...
Naomi?
Yes. You look just like her when you talk about him. That's how I realized.
So then I started looking into the data.
If you like him, you should tell him.
Huh? What are you talking about?
You don't know what could happen if you wait. I want you to tell him how you feel.
Yeah, proxies.
Why are you
Everything's a proxy for Naomi with Kasane. You have to think. You have to look at all of Kasane's actions through the lens of how it relates to Naomi.
But I can't say it yet.
Why?
Because I don't think I'm good enough for him yet. Not as an OSF soldier or as a person.
Uh-huh.
You said it before. It's immature to depend on people.
Why is Kasane look so angry?
No, you were right. You nailed it. That's why I got angry. You and Yuito both have your goals and ideals, but I've just been following him.
Following him.
I'm a member of the OSF, but I've never considered what it is I fight for. I can't stay like this. I need to grow up and get strong enough to stand on my own.
Alright. Why are you so angry about that?
Is that I become the kind of person who doesn't just depend on people, but can protect and support them when they need it.
Oh, okay. I can understand that. I thought the same thing about Naomi. I won't force you to tell him, but I'm rooting for you.
Because I'm gonna tell him.
That makes me feel
Hey, I've got a secret about Hanabi. Hanabi, Yuito, you wanna hear it?
You're welcome. It's rare for me to talk about a friend's love life.
That seems pretty normal to me. Is something funny?
Nothing's funny.
Nothing's funny at all. Anything. Alright, that was JRPG time. That was all the bonding episodes. See you next week for the plot. Scarlet Nexus.
I know